me, he will welcome me. I'm waiting on Jesus. Yes, sir, y'all. The Prince of Gospel Music, the one and only John P. Key. All right, y'all, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's about that time for the front page. Got it right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, January 14th. Here's what's going on in the news. International tensions are heating up, and President Trump says the U.S. would take action if Iran begins hanging anti-regime protesters. He was asked by reporters about executions that could start as early as this week, and here's what he said.
We will take very strong action. If they do such a thing, we will take very strong action.
Trump didn't explain exactly what that action would be, but reports say the White House is even considering possible airstrikes to pressure Iran's leadership. A human rights group says at least 2,000 people have already been killed in the unrest. The U.S. is urging Americans to leave Iran immediately, and Trump says any country doing business with Iran could face new tariffs. Meanwhile, Trump is telling Iranians to keep protesting, saying help is on the way. Now, while Trump is encouraging protests there, things are quite different here at home. Anti-ICE protests continue not just in Minneapolis, but in cities across the country as people demand accountability and answers. The deadly shooting of Renee Good by an ICE agent last week has become a flashpoint, Ricky, in the debate over President Trump's immigration crackdown. Trump offered his perspective on the shooting after a reporter told him that Good's father was a Trump supporter.
I want to say to the father that I love all of our people. They can be on the other side. As you say, he might be on my side.
He is on your side.
And I think that's great. And I do. I think it's great. And I would bet you that she, under normal circumstances, was a very solid, wonderful person. But, her actions were pretty tough. When you look at that tape, it can be viewed two ways, I guess. But when you look at the way that car was pulled away, there are a couple of versions of that tape that are very, very bad.
Federal officials say Good tried to hit the agent with her car, but Minnesota Governor Tim Walz disputes that version of events. And Good's mother, Donna Ganger, says her daughter was probably terrified. She says Good was a compassionate, kind, and nonviolent person. A new poll shows about 80% of voters watched that video. Of those surveyed, over 53% say the shooting was not justified. And that debate over immigration enforcement is now expanding into another major policy shift impacting thousands of families. Federal officials are ending temporary protected status for thousands of Somalis living in the U.S., meaning people currently covered by that program are going to have to, until March 17th, to leave the country. The move comes as Somali communities in Minnesota have faced scrutiny over alleged child care fraud. But the government says the main reason is that conditions in Somalia have improved and the country no longer meets the requirements for protection. Okay. Advocates warn the change could disrupt families and communities who've been here for years. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Well, Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin decides to step down as the head coach of the Steelers after 19 years. Stephen A. Smith expressed his thoughts.
Championship. That's the worst place to be in. And finally, Steelers fans had started chanting for his, departure. And Mike Tomlin's a prideful man that knows what he's about and knows what he's accomplished. And if folks don't want him bad enough, he thought it was time for him to go. So I respect his decision.
So let me tell you something, man. This dude, 19 years coaching the Pittsburgh Steelers, not one losing season. He had a couple of 500 seasons, but he's never coached below 500 in 19 years.
Right.
Third head coach ever for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was Chuck Noll, then it was Bill Cowher, then it was Mike Tomlin. Right. So he's not expected to coach in 2026. He's probably going to take a break. But listen, man, Mike Tomlin, he's only 53, dog.
Oh, wow.
He's coached 19 years in the NFL, and you're only 53 years old. So we wish him the best, man.
So he specializes in defense, right?
Yeah, that's his thing, man. But he should take a break, take a year off, enjoy your time, enjoy your family. He will be back on the sidelines on somebody's doggone team, probably in 2027. And whoever gets him is gonna get a jewel. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's my quick sports report right there. Good morning, Brat.
Oh, my bad, Brent. Let me turn your mic on. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Rock T. Man, Chris Brown just took a major legal loss. I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Mary J. Blige is bringing her talents to Sin City because she just announced her first ever Las Vegas residency. So congratulations go out to her. Mary J. Blige, My Life, My Story will be held at Dolby Live at Park MGM beginning May 1st, Friday of 2026.
Nice.
So that's going to be good. The residency arrives as a celebration of Mary J. Blige's decades-long impact, drawn from a catalog that has shaped modern R&B while tracing her personal evolution behind it. Now, the residency includes 10 performances scheduled from May 1st through the 9th and July 10th through the 18th, with all shows beginning at 8 p.m. Tickets go on sale this Friday, January 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, and they will be available on Ticketmaster. Have y'all seen Mary's show?
No, I haven't seen it in a while. Gary, you didn't go?
No, and my thing was I saw Sherry the other day. She looked amazing. It was her birthday the other day,
she
too.
look good?
I'm like, she didn't even sound the same. I'm like, all right.
She
Miss
looked
Sherry.
beautiful, baby. She
Yes.
looked snatched.
I would
Yes,
love
she
to
did.
see
That
her in
outfit
concert.
was so fly she had on. Yeah, she's great in concert. She's,
Yeah.
I mean, we know all her songs. We grew
Yeah.
up on her music. So it's a great show. We love Mary. Congratulations go out to her. I'm glad that stuff is over between her and Misa. And
It's over?
Everybody just moving on with their lives.
Good.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. All right, y'all, last but not least, the countdown is on for Cardi B's Little Miss Drama Tour, which begins on February 11th. However, after starting tour rehearsals in Los Angeles, Cardi got real honest about some things, including the tour's budget. She revealed that even after redoing the budget, she's still over by a couple of $1 million and she needs to find the money somewhere else. She said she could fund it herself to make sure she's putting on the proper show that she wants fans to enjoy. However, even with the budget issues, Cardi calmed herself and she calmed her fans, letting them know that she's working hard and she's going to put on a great show that she's proud of, but don't expect no Beyonce level production.
I love it.
I love how she keep it 100. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Don't expect, she going to give a great show, but don't expect all that extra stuff. Not
Right.
too much of it anyway. All right, y'all, we going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. Up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. No, who we repping today, Rock T?
Bringing it, Tab. We're going to holler at Howard University, man.
Okay, man.
Coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Rock Teasy in the building for another HBCU. No, we gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, we gotta holler at Howard University, aka HU, founded in 1867, home of the indigo, blue, red, and white Bisons. Shout out to Showtime Marching Band, baby. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students, Miss Roxy Roker. Received her BFA from Howard University and was an active member in the Howard Players. She later became a member of the Negro Ensemble Company in New York. She's the mother of rock musician Lenny Kravitz. Widely remembered for her role as Helen Willis on The Jeffersons, one of television's most iconic sitcoms. In 1974, she won an Obie Award and was nominated for a Tony for her performance as Maddie Williams in The River Niger. She's a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. The great Roxy Roker, another proud HBCU alum of Howard University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, follow us on Instagram and shoot us a DM at HBCU Know.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, 13 before the top of the hour. Alfredus, what's up? What you got?
Ricky, okay. We need to settle a very serious question today.
Oh, yeah.
Who really has the best biscuits? We're talking Red Lobster, Jim and Nick's, Church's Chicken, and Popeyes, and the list goes on. So let's start with Red Lobster. Their Cheddar Bay biscuits are basically legendary, cheesy, buttery, garlicky. Some people don't even order seafood. They just come for the basket. That's a strong contender. Okay, let's move on. Now to Jim and Nick's. These biscuits
I
come
swear to God on
with
those.
that sweet butter glaze. It hits different, Ricky.
Yeah,
Soft.
then they small.
Yeah, slightly. That's right. They're very don't eat just one, and they're kind of quietly elite.
You can put 2 of them in your meat.
Okay. Then there's Church's chicken. These biscuits are, they're
The honey
thick,
biscuits.
they're crumbly. Yes, they're no nonsense. They're not flashy, but they're reliable. They got the sweetness, and when they're fresh, they are dangerous. And finally, Popeye's biscuits. With a little honey, absolutely unstoppable. So this morning, we want to know who is the MVP of biscuits. Ricky, you can call us now.
I'm going to go and ride with Red Lobster.
Me too.
Now,
I
first
got
of all,
to.
you
I
don't
got
get to just go to Red Lobster. Red Lobster is like you got to just figure out when you going.
That's
You have
right.
to put that on your schedule. You don't just pull up the Red Lobster. We're going to Red Lobster. Even as an adult, I feel like when you go to Red Lobster, we're intentional about going to Red Lobster. We still treat Red Lobster like it's a privilege to be inside a Red Lobster to see those lobsters in the fish tank.
Oh my gosh, you're right. You don't just
I'm
stop
sorry.
by. You don't just drive and go, let me
Yeah,
stop
you
by
don't-
like other restaurants. You're right.
Yeah, don't you feel privileged when you go to Red Lobster?
I do, and my kids love it. My kids feel so special when they go.
Yeah. Brent, don't you feel privileged to walk in a Red Lobster?
Absolutely. It's definitely the fish tank with the lobsters in it.
Yeah, you feel like you somewhere.
You do. You feel like
You
you're
want to
somewhere.
almost put on a suit.
And you have to, the biscuits going to come, and you just
Right.
got to be ready. Be ready. They be hot, wrapped up, like a pig. In a
So you rocking with Red Lobster?
I'm rocking with Red Lobster.
B, who you rocking with?
Oh, I had Jim and Nick's biscuits last night, and they were really good.
Oh, they good.
But Red
I
Lobster
don't
is still
even
the
know what that
garlicky.
is.
Neither do I.
I've never
Oh,
heard
wait.
of
I'll
Who
go
is
get.
Jim and
Who's
Nick?
Jim and Nick?
Wait a minute. Don't blaspheme. You would.
I'm
don't-
from Chicago.
And
I'm
I'm
okay,
from
okay.
Port Arthur.
I don't care.
Is that an Atlanta thing?
It's a Southern thing. Don't say that.
They're
That's
small.
blaspheme.
They're cheese.
What is Jim and Nick's?
Who
Is it
is
a chicken
Jim
place?
and who is Nick?
Jim and Nick's is a big barbecue thing in the South, and it is huge.
Okay, well.
They brisket, they barbecue. Jim and Nick's is world famous.
I don't know
Yeah.
Jim
Well,
and Nick,
I'm
and
not
I don't know
with-
nothing about their biscuits.
Neither
What
do I.
about Church's and Popeye's biscuits?
Churches.
Oh, I love church.
Why
Churches
you like
is
Church's
the
biscuits?
baby because
Love
those
Church's.
honey buttered biscuits, and if they're not buttered enough, you'll ask them, and they'll put more butter on it for you.
No, they are good.
Oh Lord,
But can they
That's
mess
my
with
other choice.
Red Lobster?
Red Lobster's okay, but
It's different.
Churches is better.
It's different.
It's just too different. It's different.
Exactly.
What about y'all there, Fritas and Rock?
I like Church's chicken too. I like
Oh,
Church's.
Alfredo's really good.
Yeah.
I can't do Church.
It's hard.
Rock.
It's hard to be Red Lobster, man. And Popeyes is hit or miss because sometimes they be a
I
little
can't
bit
do
too
Popeyes.
hard.
They too thick.
Sometimes they're
too
old.
thick.
Yeah,
I can't do
Popeyes,
that.
now Popeyes do be fluffy. I think they put fabric softener in them biscuits.
They do something, honey.
Yeah, they got
rather
some
just,
snuggle.
Yeah, just let me pop mine out the can. I like the grands, the flaky.
Yeah, I can take a Popeyes biscuit and throw it in the clothes of my dryer. And it'll be fluffy and soft.
Okay.
Okay, then y'all. Anybody want to talk about Cracker Barrel? Don't nobody want to talk about Cracker Barrel? They make the time.
Cracker Barrel
I'm
got
not
some
a
good
biscuit
cornbread.
girl, I don't think. Like,
Yeah, they
Not
just-
that thick, honey.
they kinda
Cracker Barrel
hard.
too thick too, honey.
Yeah.
I like it when they have the gravy on them, but
What
just
about
by
Chick-fil-A
themselves.
biscuits?
Chick-fil-A too thick too.
wait a
the
minute
ones
though.
where we grew
All
up
right, so
on.
so
Amen.
so Red Lobster win.
I think
No.
Well, hold on now.
Churches.
We talking biscuits.
We don't
but
eat at churches.
only two people said churches. I like churches though, but
Yeah.
Y'all like churches?
but
chicken?
my main one is
Yes.
is Red Lobster.
Yeah, but Red Lobster, you got to be going to dinner. Churches, you could just drive by and
Yes.
get it. You know,
Yeah.
this is, like you said, it's intentional.
That's why y'all had to get shot at.
Oh, well, Alfred, I guess you get
Yup.
I know we talking biscuits, but them
Biscuits.
Texas
All right, y'all hit us up.
rolls-
Y'all hit us up. Hey, hit us up. Y'all call us up. We want to know what y'all think. 866-9
honey
Ricky. 866-9
It's the biscuit.
RICKEY.
Okay,
Call
Brad.
us up right now. Hey, let's argue. Who got the best biscuit? Right now, we got Red Lobster. We want to know, do you got Churches? Do you got Popeyes? You got Jim and Nick's? Do you got, who else?
JR Cricket.
Yeah, whoever.
Churches?
Whoever. Yeah, hit us up. Your
Flying
favorite biscuit.
biscuit.
866-9 Ricky. 866-9 RICKEY. Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
But now, I like Chick-fil-A, but they too thick, but I love to put honey on
Honey on it.
Y'all, we arguing biscuits this morning, man. Popeyes is leading in the room, and some people say Church's Chicken, some says, but we say Red Lobster. Red Lobster is leading in the room, is winning the biscuit argument. I want to know what you think. 866-9 RICKEY. Good morning.
Hey, man, I got to go with Jimmy Nick's, man. They from Birmingham. Jimmy Nick.
Columbia, South Carolina, and I would say Bojangles.
Hey, this is Shirley from Miami. I think the MVP of biscuits can differ. If you're looking for sweet, then you go with Church's. If you want something savory, go with Red Lobster.
It's going to have to be Red Lobster.
And I'm calling from Decatur, Illinois, J1.
Okay, Cincinnati, I'm calling from, and the best biscuits, Bojangles. It was so good. I got off the exit, turned around, came back, and went back to Bojangles.
Calling from Baltimore. My name is Rory, and you guys missed the mark. Bojangles has the best biscuits.
Hi, this is Nick calling from Charlotte. I think Bojangles was not on the list. It needs to be on the list.
I'm from Polk County, Florida. My name is Pokey. I'd say the best seasoned biscuits are Red Lobster, and the best honey butter biscuits, I would have to go with Church's.
Hey, Bojangles is a sleeper.
If we separating the season from the honey butter, then that's accurate, I think.
Okay, yeah, but we're going to have to try Bojangles now. We got too many phone calls about Bojangles.
They have a berry biscuit, too. So, like, they're
Bojangles?
Yes, it's so good. It is good.
Who got Uber Eats? We're going to do that now. You got Uber Eats? Order some Bojangles.
Bojangles is the bomb.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, they have them in Maryland, in DC,
They
Baltimore.
everywhere.
Oh my gosh,
I
I
love
love
me some
Bojangles.
Bojangles chicken now.
Them biscuits off the chain.
Oh,
I forgot about them.
I did
Across
too.
the street from
I didn't
the
know about
warehouse.
Bojangles chicken. Gary, you had Bojangles chicken?
I had Bojangles, and I've had one of those blueberry biscuits. I mean, they were okay, but I didn't know we.
Still like Church's better?
Girl, I just love Church's. Honey.
Okay.
It's just ghetto. Gary, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next, got baby Miss Kendall Jenner,
Yeah.
honey. She said some things that y'all will. Oh, there they go, honey.
There you go, y'all
Coming up
friends.
next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the Collier of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Kendall Jenner, baby, this girl is speaking out, honey. She detailed her plans, y'all, for naming her future kids one day, revealing y'all that she doesn't plan to continue the tradition that began, y'all, with herself and her sisters. Now, she said there's one big way, honey, that Kendall Jenner won't be keeping up with the Kardashians. Now, the model revealed y'all that she has a list of potential baby names on hand for y'all when she eventually welcomes kids of her own. But none of them, she said, none of them begin with that letter K. Now, they're saying, in fact, that the 30-year-old whose sisters, Kourtney Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, and Kylie Jenner were also given, honey, names in line with the family style, made it clear, y'all, that she has no intention, honey, on carrying on the naming convention, tell openly, point blank, y'all, that, honey, that she's definitely not going to do it. And a lot of people, y'all, are very angry with her because think about it, Alfreda, all y'all names begins with K, and now maybe one day she's gonna have a baby and may have a daughter, and she won't name her Kizzy. That's not cute. Kizzy starts with a K.
Kim didn't do it. Northwest.
Then Kim didn't. Yeah, but I mean that's not right. She could name her if she had a daughter. She could, and with them keeping up with black men like they like to, she could name her daughter Kizzy. She could put a Keisha in there, but now she don't want to put no K's now.
Yeah, switch it up.
No, but that's not right.
Everybody's name don't have to start with a K.
Well, I mean, initially we knew y'all from the K's, honey, Kim and all them other ones. So keep your children's name with a K. Put the kids in there and give it a nice African American twist or whatever.
Why kids got to be black?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So with her,
kids are from Ruth. That's Kunta Kinte's daughter, isn't it?
It sure was, and Keisha, and you got Keisha too. So I mean, so come on, let's just keep it going. I mean, I don't think that's fair that you want to change up the game now. That maybe one day you'll have a baby and you could give it a nice, beautiful African name, even though it would probably be with an African American man, but you can't call it Keisha. Yeah,
whatever, Gary. Go on to the next story.
So it just hurt my spirit, honey. I feel so bad
it
for
did
that
not.
child. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, oh my God, they're saying the rumors are true. Nene Leakes, y'all recently signed a contract to return to Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, they're saying Nene will only appear, y'all, in the Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip, according to Bravo. Now, the 58-year-old reality star, y'all, will have a notable presence in Road Trip, according to the network. Now, judging from recent photos, they're saying, y'all, Nene had some body work done in preparation, y'all, for her return. Now, Nene makes her long-awaited return, y'all, after, y'all, she was fired back in 2020 for insubordination on the set. Now, she filed a lawsuit against Bravo, parent company, y'all, NBC Universal, and Andy Cohen in 2022, accusing them of fostering, y'all, a hostile work environment on the Real Housewives of Atlanta set. Now, they're saying at the time, Nene's attorney said, y'all, she was the target of systemic racism from y'all co-star Kim Zolciak Bierman, which was tolerated by Bravo executive producer Andy Cohen and other executives. Now, NeNe dismissed her lawsuit in August of 2022 after reaching an agreement with Bravo, NBC Universal, and Cohen. Now, Bravo executive Francis Berwick said that the door was open for NeNe to return, and NeNe confirmed to Boss of Y'all that she and NBC Universal were on better terms. Now, Andy Cohen has said repeatedly y'all that she wasn't welcome back on the show, but he announced y'all that the ultimate road trip will celebrate 20 beautiful years of the Real Housewives of Atlanta with iconic housewives past and present, y'all. They're saying, y'all, this is going to rock your world, he said, at the recent BravoCon 2025 event in Las Vegas. So NeNe will be back, y'all, to Real Housewives, but not the show, but for the road trip. So she will be getting her a check, honey, and, and who knows what may happen, because, they said the show just was not the same, honey, without NeNe. So now, honey, it's been reported, y'all, that she will definitely be back, y'all. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I actually am excited.
Yeah, because we love NeNe, honey, and she deserved to work, even if somebody could have created her a show, what have you, but she's gonna be back, so congratulations to her, y'all. And then my quick for free story, y'all, we talked about it yesterday, but now there's a number. It's being reported out that the lovely lady that sued, honey, Mr. L.A. Reid, will only be getting $10 million allegedly from that suit. So
only.
Ain't that much, huh?
Only, the day of, only.
Wow. Yeah, so she getting 10, baby. So
that's way better than nothing.
Yeah, honey. So she getting 10, honey. So congratulations to her, just in time for Black History Month and just in time for a new year.
Start the new year off right.
That's right, honey. So congratulations to her. All right, the Collier today is one of my favorite Colliers, y'all. My Collier today, honey, is branded melon. On the high end, you say branded melon, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your Collier for today.
No guilt. No guilt. No guilt. No.
What? Oh, yeah, no guilt, yeah. Sometimes you just want to settle.
Wow.
You just say, honey, girl, here, I don't want to talk about it no more. Take this 10, honey, and
take this 10 million.
Yeah, and live a good
life. That's a whole lot. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would.
Woo!
I got your wake-up call. Y'all get me now. The phone line's wide open. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKY. Call me now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Get me 866-9-RICKY. Here we go.
Here we go. Wake up. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Woke you up this morning. Slid you in your house shoes. Go and be better. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive.
Come on.
This is Jaywan Young from Decatur, Illinois, listening from 95.5, and I'm happy to be waking up listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wake up, wake up, wake up! Yes, my name is Chris. I'm out of Houston, Texas. Y'all missed out on the hearty biscuit. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Shonda Musco calling from Shreveport, Louisiana. Want to wish my baby girl, Kaylin Jackson, a happy 24th birthday. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, my name is Kim. I'm calling from Wilmington, North Carolina. And I want to wish my baby girl, Chunks, a happy first birthday. Happy birthday, Chunks. Gigi loves you. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up. Hey. Charlie, wake up. And Riley, wake up. Will you wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up. In Nashville, wake up. Indianapolis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Appreciate it, Brent.
Welcome, Rickey.
Coming up, y'all, it's so much going on in the news. It's time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. You don't want to miss that. Coming up next, 25 after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for the good, the bad, and what the hell Wednesday. We're going to start out with you, Alfreda. What's going on in good news?
Hey, Rickey, there is a huge suspension bridge in northern Michigan. Okay, so you can walk across it. It's called the Sky Bridge. And a guy named Trevor Van Camp is in the news after he proposed to his girlfriend right in the middle of it, but it didn't quite go as planned. Here's what happened. His girlfriend, Danielle, said yes to the proposal. So good, right? But then he was fumbling to get the ring out of the box and dropped it. The bridge is over 100 feet up, and there's a big old ski slope underneath it.
Oh, my God.
Y'all, they spent over 2 hours searching the snow. Can you imagine searching in the snow for a ring?
Yeah.
With they had a metal detector and everything, and then they were just like, you know what, we're giving up. It was 10 p.m. It was night. They couldn't see it. But then an employee at the resort named Pat promised them he'd find it and went back out. He found it in 30 minutes, y'all. 30 minutes he found that ring and all is well.
He was just nervous. That's all.
He's probably used to stuff dropping and
Yeah.
knows where the stuff goes once it drops.
Are you used to getting turned down?
Oh, wait. I'm saying he better get a wedding invite though.
Yeah, that's why you got to give the fake one like what's his name that played basketball did. What's the basketball player gave his wife that fake ring, and then he had the real one, and then when they got ready to get a divorce or whatever, he ended up getting the fake one. Then he went and got the money for the real one.
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot who it was, but I remember that.
Oh my gosh, y'all! My husband did the same thing. He proposed with a fake ring.
What?
It was awful. But anyway, long story short.
Gilbert Arenas.
Oh my God!
Gilbert Arenas.
Really?
Wow.
He did.
Why he do that?
Because he already knew it wasn't gonna work out.
That's horrible.
my God.
That is
crazy.
so bad. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Terrible. All right, Rock T, what you got in bad news?
Man, so this 21-year-old woman in Florida named Ariana Moss was arrested on a misdemeanor charge after she allegedly stole a co-worker's 40-ounce light blue Stanley cup. It was a $60 cup.
Hey, don't play with those Stanley cups.
That's $60 right there, man. She was caught on camera eyeing the cup. She hid it into her.
Eyeing the cup.
Yeah, she been eyeing that bad boy. She been stalking it for a while.
In the world?
She hid it in her lunchbox and then left with it, and it wasn't. It definitely wasn't no accident. She knew it belonged to a 22-year-old coworker, and she'd even talked about it before.
Wow.
A coworker said Ariana once pointed to the cup and said, "This cup would be great to hold my breast milk."
Oh my gosh.
Okay. It just got weird right there, man.
Okay.
So it's unclear if the Stanley Cup was ever returned, and if so, if the coworker is willing to drink from it if she did get it back.
Because that's gross.
With some breast milk in that bad boy?
Yeah, and drinking
Some
after
ice.
somebody.
A little bit of ice. Shake it up.
No,
Now, a Stanley cup, that's just a good beer cup, right?
No,
No,
that's
just a brand cup like that Yeti cup you got.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
It
Keep
became
everything.
famous when some car burned up and the car didn't, and the cup didn't burn.
Right.
Oh,
That's right.
We got a co-worker on this show, Beyonce. Didn't you get a sandwich stolen from you?
Oh.
Hey, man,
Don't bring it up.
we can't talk about that.
Don't bring it up.
Oh.
Yes, it was eyed, but
We-
still don't mean honey. She got to talk about
HR has said we can't talk about it no more.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Bring it up. Anyway,
Wow.
I need more info.
Brad, what you got in weird news?
Man, I got to what the hell, because that was weird. Oh my God, love was truly in the air this week, y'all. A couple just tied the knot mid-flight aboard a Southwest Airlines flight, and the moment has gone viral. So in a clip shared on TikTok, flight attendants announced over the intercom that Tina and Roger were about to get married right there in the cabin. With flowers in hand and music playing, Tina walked on down the aisle towards Roger, where an officiant made it official. The couple exchanged vows surrounded by fellow travelers, 136 passengers who suddenly became witnesses and well-wishers as the plane soared above the clouds. However, there was some backlash because passengers were asked to stay in their seats or use the rear restroom while the wedding was happening in the aisle. Nevertheless, after the ceremony, applause broke out. The newlyweds shared a kiss, and the cabin turned into something that looked more like a rom-com than a routine flight.
That's so cool. I'll bet they met on the flight. Maybe they met, on that flight. That's sweet.
Ciao.
Okay.
No, that seems sweet,
What
guys.
did I miss?
It don't seem sweet. So what the hell? What the hell they get married on the Southwest flight for? And nobody even on the plane knew. Now, if the whole plane and the whole flight was all y'all friends or something like
That's a
that, and it was
different
more
story.
planned, that's a different story. But you just gonna get married on a plane and
Inconveniencing me. I can't go to the restroom in the front because, honey, you got it blocked off because of your wedding and stuff. No, that's not
And
cute.
she came from the back, so she
Yes.
got dressed on the back seat, and she
Yeah.
walked down the aisle.
It'd been cute, baby. They had some turbulence, honey.
shake them up a little bit.
Exactly.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks,
That was good.
Yeah, shake them up, Gary.
Hey, Chicken and Waffle Mix going down with y'all lying on the 1 to 2. What up, boy?
I'm good, but you don't know this is a Wednesday on the mix, man. And of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Zone.
There it is, JAH Lion Sound. Hey, appreciate you, y'all, always, man.
My
Hey,
pleasure.
shout out to everybody that came out to karaoke ATL. We're getting ready to do another one, man. We got to keep this karaoke going, but that's so much fun. Black Tony, where you at? Man, we've been praying for you, man.
I know. You please pray for my whole family, right?
Praying right now.
Oh, no.
What's wrong, dog?
Just pray for my family.
Yeah. What's up, Black Tony? Come on, talk to me, man. Come on, man. Breathe. You're not coming to work today?
I thought I was.
What happened?
I got to take my. Oh.
You right?
I got to take my. I was dressed and everything.
You got to take your. What
did he say? Let the car warm up.
Uncle sound like he said.
I got to take my uncle to the house.
Did he say you got to let the car warm up?
I let my car warm up.
Yeah.
And my little nephew, I went. I watched him out to the school bus so he can go to his little school. And on my way, finna get on my way to work. And then, oh my God, I need y'all to pray for my family. So
yeah.
We had to drive by.
What?
Yeah.
It was a drive-by.
I got shot 13 times.
Wait.
What did he say, Rock?
You got shot, Black Tony?
My uncle got shot 13 times.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up menace.
So we got to, I got to take him down to the urgent care.
Urgent care?
Down to the plant. Yeah.
You got to take your uncle to the urgent care. He got shot 13 times.
You take him to the hospital, dog.
Yeah, I'm waiting on him to get it. He putting the clothes on right now.
Wait.
What you mean he put
He
his
got
clothes
shot
on?
with a BB gun.
Man.
Them things sting, man.
Yeah, they do sting.
Exactly. And they got to get all them BBs out.
Them BBs broke the flesh.
No, but
Like 5 of them did, but please pray for.
Say what?
Just pray for us. Just pray for us.
Wait a minute.
How you get shot 13 times with a BB gun? Because you got to, like, recock.
I think with like 5, 6 dudes shot him out.
You said what, Rock?
You got to recock that thing. You could have got away after at least the second time.
You got to put another BB in there, though.
He had plenty of time to get away.
Was it like the BB handgun or the rifle, Black Tony?
It was the rifle when you got to pump it.
How many times he pumped it when he shot?
I think he pumped it like 4 or 5 times. It took him a long time. I'll be there tomorrow.
You lying? Oh my God. Was he laughing, Gary? Oh, yeah.
Child, please.
You shoot somebody, you got to pump it.
Tomorrow.
And then you got to put another BB in there, pump it 4 times.
Yeah.
So he wasn't running or nothing. He was just standing still. Was he laying down?
Waiting to get shot.
No, he was. Well, the first 6 of them shot, and he didn't know they were shooting. He turned around and see. I'll be there tomorrow. It's a lot, please.
I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Chris Brown's explosive, y'all, defamation lawsuit, honey, tied to the documentary Chris Brown, A History of Violence, has officially, y'all, been dismissed, delivering a major legal win, y'all, to the filmmakers behind the project. Now, the singer, y'all, honey, had filed a staggering $500 million lawsuit against Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Ample Entertainment, y'all, accusing them of spreading falsehoods in the 2024 investigation Discovery documentary, which examines y'all allegations of domestic and sexual violence connected to Mr. Brown. Now, he previously, y'all, blasted the film as being full of lies and deception. At the center of the case, y'all, was the documentary's coverage of a woman, honey, who accused Brown, y'all, of raping her on a beautiful yacht owned by Sean Diddy Combs back in 2020. Now, an allegation both Brown had denied. Now, Brown's legal team, y'all, argued, y'all, that the woman's account was riddled with inconsistencies and claimed, y'all, key text messages were withheld after she reported, y'all, the incident to Miami police. But in a firm ruling, y'all, Judge Colin Lees said, y'all, that the documentary fairly presented the information and did not omit the issues raised by Brown. Now, the court has personally viewed the entire documentary. The judge wrote, noting that the project included most of the inconsistencies plaintiff notes. including the dispute, y'all, text messages, and amount to a fair and true report of statements and judicial records, y'all. The judge also dismissed Brown's objection to complimentary in the film, y'all, including y'all an interview in which y'all writer Sashi Cole said that the singer had a predisposition for punching women in the face, pointing out, y'all, that Brown has admitted to assaulting Rihanna. With that, y'all, the court shut down Brown's attempt to revive the case, effectively ending the high-stakes legal battle. I'm trying to understand. So did Chris win or did the people win?
Well, the people sound like.
Yeah, I mean.
Right, Brat?
You know, I mean, it's just a sad situation, though, y'all. I feel so bad for all parties, but, I mean, that $500 million, somebody, you know, going to be able to keep it. So isn't $500 million like a half of a billion?
Yes.
Oh, my God. That's a lot of money to sue for and what have you. But nevertheless, congratulations to all parties involved with this situation, because, you know, people sue for everything nowadays.
Well, I just wish they quit trashing his name. People make mistakes and whatever, and he's doing really, really well. He's touring all over the country or whatever. You know, everybody's sinned and have fallen short. And I just want people, I would like to see people get past mistakes that he made. He's very nice. He's respectful. He's talented. One of the best of our time.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And nobody's in a position to judge anybody.
Nobody is, but honey, we live in a society, honey, where people will remind you of what you did, honey, you know. And so that's like...
But Jesus don't, because with Jesus, he will set you free.
Yes,
we are washed in his blood.
Yeah.
And if he can forgive, and he make the sun come up and turn night into day and day into night, what you care about somebody sitting in a basement with some big thumbs texting and leaving comments and what they think?
That's why I always say I don't like nobody to do nothing for me, because black people are remember winners. Remember when I gave you some water? Remember when I told you the sky was blue? Remember when? So you ain't for to remember when me the damn death, honey. So I remember when no. So don't do it, honey.
Everybody make mistakes.
Yes, honey, mistakes are made.
But see how he overcame mistakes. Now
and he's doing great.
Yes,
he's thriving.
Selling
he's doing
out
great,
stadiums.
and he's a wonderful father.
Yeah.
Yes, bless his spirit.
Like, people make mistakes.
Stay on task. That everybody that's out there that has made a mistake, stay on task and stay focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Martin Lawrence, baby, he pushed back, honey, against Ricky. Your friend Martin pushed back against Miss Ariel Lennox, y'all, claiming that Martin's jokes, honey, were rooted in colorism, honey. They're saying black people, honey, that's the way we joke. This is what people are saying, though. But nevertheless, honey, Martin is pushing back. Miss Ariel Lennox said what she said. Now they're saying that the actor and comedian recently addressed the viral comments made by R&B singer Miss Ariel Lennox, who sparked debate, y'all, after criticizing the jokes aimed at Tashina Arnold's character, Pam, y'all, on the beloved 1990 sitcom Martin. And they're saying, y'all, that you know, she argued, y'all, that the humor was rooted in colorism, saying that while I feel, honey, that the show was incredible and I adore Martin, honey, it would just pee me off, honey, joking on Pam and what he did. Here's what she had to say. He said,
I knew they were jokes, and, you know, that's the way, you know, black people, that's the way we joke. You know, we go hard. Me and Tashina were just having a lot of fun, and we were just keeping it real. And I was just keeping it real. And so that's why we got a lot of laughs out of it. So, you know, she has a right to have her own opinion and everything, but there was no malice intent.
Yeah, that's what
Tashina wrote some of the jokes with him. You know, comedians, they just keep going, and it's funny, and it was...
And the fact that any comedian have to come and explain a damn joke. Because what is a joke? Google a joke. Google a joke.
Google a joke, please.
Man, society's so messed up. You got to watch what you say when you go on stage or whatever. If him and Pam and roast, you ever been in a roast session? And whatever, if you fat, if you skinny, if you dark skinned, if you light skinned, if you got
had nappy in the back, it was funny.
Whatever, curly hair, nappy hair, whatever. We jokes. It's jokes.
Yeah.
So and my thing about that is, if you didn't like it, then you can keep that to yourself. But don't get all of us disturbed, because we love Martin and we still watch Martin to this day.
Yeah.
An iconic Martin show.
She felt bad. Did anybody Google the word joke so I could get the official word?
Did you really want me to? It's a
joke.
joke.
Is a thing or someone that says cause amusement, laughter, especially a story with a funny punchline.
That's it.
Yeah, well,
a
she
joke.
Felt bad that, yeah, well, we just got to pray, honey, for Ari. How you say her name? Ari?
Ari.
You don't know.
All right. The Collier today, honey, is one of my favorite Collier. My Collier today, y'all, is brandied melon. On the high end, you say brandied melon. And on the low end, just say beautiful gold. That's your Collier for today. Honey.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wellness Wednesday. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier is back to answer all of your health questions and concerns. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Dr. Collier coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, you gonna put your magnets on the food? These aren't mine. These are Rock-Tune Alfredas.
You're good, man.
But they're gonna come.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is Wellness Wednesday. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier. If you have any medical questions, he is right here in the studio. Hit us up. The phone lines are wide open. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Dr. Collier, happy to have you this morning.
Thank you so much, Rickey Smiley. Good morning, Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T, Alfredas, and the lovely and vivacious Brat. And Rickey, thank you so much.
Oh, Brat.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Live in the studios and here to answer your healthcare questions. The only interactive forum that allows you to do that. And so today's topic is going to be, where's your health and what are your health goals for the year 2026? My mantra will be getting fit in 2026. We are all getting more seasoned, if you will, or aging. So we're starting to have aches and pains. We're putting on that extra few pounds, all of those things. But let's talk about basic things first. One, schedule now your complete and comprehensive annual physical examination. And for ladies, that will also include a mammogram and a pelvic and a pap smear. But understand that a pelvic exam is not a physical exam. And a lot of women say, oh, I went to the doctor and had my pap smear. That is below the waist, and everything that's significant at this point in life is above the waist. Your heart, your lungs, your kidney, your liver, and all of those things are not going to be evaluated by your GYN. So you need to have a primary care provider who will give you a comprehensive annual physical examination that may or may not include an EKG, but definitely should include comprehensive blood work. We want to make sure that instead of just getting a, say for instance, a total cholesterol, you get a total cholesterol panel, which would include the HDL, the good cholesterol, the LDL, the bad cholesterol, and the triglycerides. You want to get a full thyroid panel. So many people only get screened for TSH, which is thyroid stimulating hormone. That is not even actually thyroid. That is the hormone that tells your thyroid to make or not to make more thyroid. And so people get that screening test and they go undiagnosed for thyroid disease. And you can just have low thyroid, and that's responsible for chronic fatigue, being foggy brain, and putting on that extra 5 or 10 pounds, or not being able to lose that final 15. Dr. Ian talked about that yesterday, and that was a very good topic. I was listening, so he said a lot of things that I said, and I agree with most of the things that he said. So that was a very good, comprehensive presentation. So we want to make sure that you are moving, keep moving. You need to be doing.
Ask for a comprehensive exam.
And that's the key thing. If you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it. But I can promise you, they're going to creatively charge you for it. When you get your EOB back from the doctor, you're going to have a heart attack because you're going to be like, wow, I don't remember them doing all of these things. And yet, that's the way you're going to get billed for it. So you have to partner with your healthcare provider and communicate with them and let them know what your expectations are, that you expect the services that you're paying for, and that you want to get comprehensive evaluations, not just a screening test. If you're over 40, you need to get your prostate exam, DRE, and I've been having this amazing, the number of people I've had this conversation with this month, because people said, oh, I never had that. Can't we just forget that, or let's put that off? And Dr. Collier is very strong about getting that DRE exam in. The prostate exam is the only way to diagnose prostate disease.
So that's what I took when I sent the box in.
No, that was a Cologuard for colon cancer.
Okay.
And that was a great test, and that is very simple and easy. A colonoscopy is the gold standard. You should get a colonoscopy, but if you don't have the time and you can't do it, the sensitivity and specificity of the Cologuard test is over 90%. So it's a very good way to do it. They send you the box, you send them the specimen back. So it's very easy, and most people can do that and fit that in their schedule. For colonoscopy, you got to plan on spending the day before cleaning out, which is the real challenge. because you can't do anything but stay tethered to the toilet so that you can clean your colon out appropriately. The actual exam takes about 30 minutes, and, they tell you to take the day off or whatever. I had mine about a month ago, and I went to work and saw patients that afternoon. I didn't feel like I was impaired in any way.
Right.
So, it depends on what you plan on doing and how you plan on doing it. But colonoscopy screenings for men and women over age of 45 now for African Americans, 50 for non-African Americans. Mammograms, of course, for women. Make sure that you get your mammogram test in because breast cancer rates are going up. Pelvic cancer rates are going up. Cervical cancer rates are going up in women. One, because some of the guidelines say that you shouldn't get pap smears but every 5 years. Now, that is absolutely ridiculous and has no scientific precedence. What it has done since they changed those guidelines is make the incidence of those cancers go up and they're being diagnosed at later stages.
Okay. All right, do we have any phone calls? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. You on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
So I always have constant knee pain, and they told me to take osteobiflex. Is that something that is good to take as a supplement, or is there another supplement that he can suggest?
Okay, osteobiflex is basically a combination of glucosamine and chondroitin. These are natural supplements, and the key ingredient is shark cartilage. And this is the only thing that will literally repair the knee joint. Every other therapy will, basically decrease the pain and decrease the inflammation and slow progression of the disease. But shark cartilage will literally repair the joint. So I tell anybody, once you start having joint pain in one joint, it's literally all over the body in every joint. So Osteobiflex is a brand name of glucosamine and chondroitin. I recommend it because you only have to take 2 a day. Some of those preparations have you taking 6 to 8 tablets or capsules per day, and that's a significant and substantial pill burden, and most people won't do that. But you can take 2. That'll be good. That's a great product.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I've been for 2 years without a cycle. And all of a sudden, a cycle came back. I thought I was in menopause all those 2 years. Went to the doctor. They did their test, and everything was fine. The numbers showed that I was almost in menopause. Do you think it's cancer, or what do you think I should do next to get a second opinion?
No second opinion is necessary. If you went to the doctor and they did an evaluation of it, menopause is defined as not having a menstrual cycle for over 1 year. You had not had one for 2 years, and then it came back. That could be due to hormonal changes, weight loss, weight gain, something that affects your hormone levels, and you had another period, so now the clock starts again. So now you're technically considered perimenopausal or around menopause, which will still give you all the symptoms such as hot flashes and things like that. But now the clock starts ticking again. You got 1 year before you can declare yourself menopausal. If you start having regular bleeding or irregular bleeding that happens on occasion, then you need more thorough evaluation. But I'm presuming, based on what you said, that you did have a PAP in the pelvic, and they looked to make sure everything is okay, and that they also checked your hormone levels to confirm. If you're just perimenopausal, that is why you had just enough hormone to make you bleed.
All right. We got time for one more day. All right, you on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Trying to see what's the best thing to use for ED.
Okay, ED, erectile dysfunction. There are several things. Of course, the most popular product and everybody knows about is Viagra, and then there's Cialis, and then there's Vardenafil as well.
Honey pack?
No, don't get the honey pack or anything you can buy at the Bulletproof gas station. Please don't do that.
The gas station, Tesco, right on Thornton Road.
So the difference between the Viagra and the Cialis are this. Cialis will last 36 hours, a halftime meal, so that can really, they call it the weekend wonder. You take one on Friday, and it should get you through Saturday and Sunday, although you can take another one on Saturday and Sunday if you like, but you don't have to. It's there. Viagra will last about 12 hours, and Viagra is susceptible to alcohol and food.
Don't they have the one with the air and the syrup where you have to pump it up?
That's a penile pump.
Yeah, penile pump. Tell me what that is.
Okay.
I need that, bro. What is that, Dr. Collier?
Okay, penile pump is literally a tube, a vacuum tube that you put it forms a seal around the base of the penis, and you pump it, and it puts a vacuum pressure, and it allows the penis to fill with blood, and you keep a rubber ring around the base of the penis so you don't lose that blood flow, and then you can successfully have intercourse. So it's an awkward, sometimes difficult to apply appliance, but it does work.
Thing on it, if that don't work, you can go to the gas station.
Don't go to the gas station.
And then put the money in there, and then it'll blow it up like you blow up your tires.
But free air at QT, at any QT station, you get free air. You don't have to pay for it. So you can pump it right
Go to
up.
Wawa, they got that Wawa. You go to Texaco, Shell.
But it doesn't tell you what the poundage is. That's the key. You got to get you a meter.
Yeah. You can't blow it out. You got to take it loose now. You can't blow it up. All right, because you've been killed. All right, anybody?
Sir.
Erectile dysfunction, Viagra, Cialis.
Yes, sir.
Those are the great products.
Don't go to the gas and get the honey pack with the Indians in there working.
Vardenafil also very good. It works like Viagra, and it is. I think it works best in patients with a diagnosis of diabetes.
Yeah. Go on, get that pump like the Reebok pump. You remember Reebok's pump, Brent?
It literally is close to the Reebok
Pumping
pump.
up. Yeah. You're like, all right, hit us up 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY. We're gonna be taking more of your phone calls. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You got all that old stale air, and then you breathe in as much as you can. Stop, breathe in some more. Stop, breathe in some more. Then hold it. Then again, empty. It takes a long time to empty your lungs out. You do 5 rounds of that, you go right to sleep. I guarantee it. I got that from some
You need to do that
thing.
because you don't like to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's my phone. I mean, I'll be up on my phone, but then at a certain point, I fall asleep on TikTok. Like my phone will still be running TikTok.
Well, see, that's
when
the
I'm
thing.
asleep.
At a certain point, I fall asleep. That's the worst scenario because you down so out of it. At that point, your body's so fatigued, and you're not getting good deep REM sleep. Then you're just getting exhausted sleep.
Hey, listen, real quick. We were just having a conversation in the studio about why people can't sleep. And Dr. Collier, you just dropped a dime in here. Can you repeat that to the listeners?
It's very important that the individual gets at least 6 hours of sleep. It's recommended, of course, to get 8, and nobody that works for a living can do that. But 6 hours will rest and restore you. But the biggest problem that we have now is people utilizing screen time, iPads, cell phones, and even their flat screen televisions before they go to bed. And the frequency of light from those apparati is that the equivalent of sunlight. It tells your brain it is morning and time to wake up. So it literally resets your sleep cycle. So what happens is once your sleep cycle has been reset, it's going to have to go through the full cycle up to 3 hours before you actually can go back to sleep and get real good sleep. So now it's 2:00 in the morning. And so if you're lucky, you can get 4 hours of sleep because, the universal Negro wake-up time is 6 a.m., 6:30. So most people wake up about that time, so they end up with 4 hours of sleep and become chronically sleep deprived. This causes the increase of the hormone cortisol, which makes you gain weight, particularly around the abdomen. It causes the irritability, and it has been noted to cause marital problems because you're so irritable, you don't really relate to your spouse in a pleasant way. So you're snappy, you talk loud, you're not even aware of this behavior, but eventually it can lead to marital issues or problems with your relationship. So 6 hours of sleep a night, stop screen time at least an hour before it's time for you to go to bed. And I know it's very difficult for screen junkies to do. I know Beyonce is on her cell phone. She's gathering data and doing research all night. So it's a problem. So I'm hoping she's going to implement that, and that's going to give her a greater sleep opportunity.
Yeah, my den is across the hall. No television while in bed at all, because when I go to my bed, I'm going there to go to sleep.
Right.
2 things for the bed: sleep and sex. That's it. Everything else, laying in bed and watching television, is the worst habit that most people do develop because we just used to doing it. It's comfortable in the bed. You prop up and say,
Mine stay on all night.
I'm going to watch my show until I
How
go
do
to
you
sleep.
sleep like
Brat, that is horrible.
I have to have it on all night because I don't want to hear, like, if the dogs hear something, they might bark, and that'll wake me up because then I'll think something's going on in the house. I don't want to hear the ring thing, the chimes go off, so I have to have the TV on.
I sleep
keep
with
it
the radio
on the low calibrated, so it's kind of dim, but I sleep with
radio is fine.
Yeah, because I
can't
sleep
do
without
radio.
Really?
Song come on, I be talking about reunited. Wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep.
You go to sleep with your TV on BET and Pastor Kearney Thomas
do
coming
that.
to my God! I'm scared to mess up.
Okay, but let me ask you something. So I don't even have my phone in my room. I put it in the bathroom so I can hear my alarm when it goes off. But my husband's phone. So is it the same if his phone if the light is on from the person next to me in bed? Same
If
thing?
you're looking at it, if you're not getting direct contact with it, it's probably okay. But, make that compromise, have that conversation with them and tell them, turn the phone
Right.
down,
Child.
face side down,
Right.
and, and don't do it because, you just heard some good information about improving sleep and make it a positive thing. Don't make it you need to turn your phone off. Just make it say, I hear we'll both sleep better if we don't get exposed to that frequency of light. And that'll probably
Judy ain't
enhance
putting
your
that
night's
phone
sleep.
down.
I can't stand, man, all them damn alarms and bleeps and dings and
Right.
bells.
Oh, notifications,
That
I hate
really
it.
disturbed my
Yes.
sleep.
Oh, that's off.
I need that room to be nice and quiet and dark.
I'm
the same way.
But our tech expert know you can cut the notifications off for certain hours. You can say no notifications between, say, midnight and
Jesus'
6 a.m.
Right.
In Jesus' name.
Hey, Dr.
I wake up at 1 a.m. She'd be looking at the phone. I'm like, what is wrong? Go to sleep.
There you go. Don't you look at the phone.
Don't put your eyes, don't cast your eyes. You turn into a pillar of salt. All right, let's go to the phone line. You on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hi, I have a specific disease called Forrester's disease. Is it curable?
Okay, I didn't quite hear that. Say that again.
Hi, I have a specific disease called Forrester's disease. Is it curable?
Corista's disease, I'm very familiar with it. Symptoms can be maintained and controlled. I don't think that there's an actual diagnostic cure for it or therapeutic cure for it. So it's just a chronic disease. You need to partner with your rheumatologist as well as your primary care doctor, optimize your medicine, and simple things like making sure that you're getting a healthy diet, eat clean, and take anti-inflammatories such as vitamin D and omega-3 fish oil. Those are the things that I highly recommend.
Oh, wow. The way she repeated that question sounded just like she said it the first time. Yeah, Dr. Collier,
Live in the studios with Rickey Smiley. Go, Recharge.
Hey, Dr. Collier, you gotta. Can you please talk to my wife, Crystal? Because she like Brat. She the same way. She got to go to sleep with that TV on all night.
Okay, no, that is a big problem. You might need to, if you laying next to her, and I don't know that you do because y'all happily married, you need to get you a face mask to cover that shuts out all light, so a dark mask. And you can literally, I saw some at the dollar store the other day, so that would be a good thing to add so that your eyes don't get exposed to the light. And because you're on different schedules, that's the key thing.
I wonder if that lady still on the phone. Hello?
Stop. I'm on a different schedule, too.
You what?
I'm on a different schedule.
You on a different schedule?
Yeah.
She is, because we get up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
All right, Dr. Collier, real quick.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, or its cast or crew. Tonight, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live. Go to my YouTube channel, AskDrMJ, and subscribe. And tune in tonight at 6:30, the only interactive healthcare forum that allows you, the listener, to call in and ask your healthcare questions. Go to the website, lipodrops.com, where you will get health information on various supplements that can keep you healthy throughout the winter. Your anti-inflammatories, such as vitamin D and omega-3 fish oil.
All right, Dr. Collier, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Water down.
She said it the exact same way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson State University's own comedian extraordinaire, the one and only Rita. Brent, what up?
What's up?
Happy to have you.
Yes. Big announcement to make. I am interviewing Madam Vice President Kamala Harris in Jackson, Mississippi this evening as a part of her 107 Days book tour in person. So that is actually going tonight.
That's a big deal, Rita.
Yes. Diamond Hall.
That's historical,
Yes.
Rita. You get to interview the first black vice president female of the United States of America. That's a big deal.
Yes, and I was tying it into Founders Day because, of course, Kamala Harris graduated from Howard University, and then Delta Sigma Theta was founded at Howard University, and this is literally what the founders were fighting for. So somebody like Kamala Harris and myself could sit down and have a conversation publicly and safely on a public platform. So it's all just coming together full circle. But let me say this, Ricky. I need Jesus to fix it. I got my questions together. I got my outfit laid out. But I'm still torn about how I'm going to introduce her. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, as an entertainer, when we walk out, we need to walk out. You know what I mean? So I got some little options for y'all. So I'm still working on it. Now, y'all let me know which one of these you like. Wait till the end and then let me know. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary, she's from Oakland, California. former prosecutor in Alameda County, California, managing attorney for the San Francisco District Attorney's Office. She was the former Attorney General of California, former U.S. Senator. She was the first woman, first African American, and first South Asian American to hold the office of Vice President of the United States. She's beauty, she's grace. Give it up for Kamala Harris. She's a 1986 graduate of Howard University in Washington, D.C., a graduate of the University of California, Hastings College of the Law, and a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Give it up for Kamala Harris. VP Harris is coming to the jack tonight. Oh, Lord. Ow! I've been waiting for this moment for all my life.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. From the creator of the hit quotes, I'm speaking, say it to my face, and these are crazy. See, walk in your seats for the 49th Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Oh, no. That might be the one for me, Rob.
Which one?
The last one. That's it.
Brett, which one you got? You got the Phil Collins in the Air Tonight, or you got the C Murder?
I'm Air Tonight.
Huh?
I'm Air Tonight. Phil Collins.
Who you
I'm
got?
number two. I'm number two, the second one.
Okay.
Number 2, Alfredo's.
Oh, number 3 all day.
Number 3 on the in that's yeah, C Murder.
Yes,
right?
sir.
See which one?
I got that C Murder, dog. C Murder all day.
C Murder.
And we want her strolling in when you introduce
Right.
her.
All right, we got our friend. Tell her which one you feeling. Tell her which one you feeling. Number 1, 2, or 3.
The C Murder.
C Murder.
C Murder. Yeah.
C Murder. All right, we got Lori Flowers in the building. Our friend Lori, she's an AKA. How you think she should bring your sorrow to the stage?
Number 3. Let's bring it.
Number 3.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm gonna roll with C Murder. So what, Gary? What's wrong?
Number 3. She's the vice president. Y'all gotta sound kind of hoodish.
Those are
that's why I
things she
just like
said.
stick to
But she
Air
quoted
Tonight.
her.
Phil
She
Collins.
quoted some things she said, and she said those things, and it was great. When she said this MFer is crazy, yes.
Yeah, but she might not want to come out like that, y'all. Let's give her let's give her a little bit of
So you like I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Because the first one was entirely too long.
Something for everybody, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's be be safe. Go with number 2. Go with number 2.
Okay, well, I hate to break it to y'all, but we coming out to silence. I don't get to do now one of these, but this was a fun exercise.
She said they're coming out in silence.
Yeah. If all this fails, I came out with a song with her 2020. We can play that if we want to, man. But shout out to Kamala Harris's team for choosing me for this opportunity. I'm so honored, and I'll be back with an update next week. Y'all wish me luck. I'm finna go draw my eyebrows on and stuff and get ready.
Let everybody know how you can be reached so they can decide.
You can reach me at Rita Brent Comedy on all social media. RITABRENT Comedy, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support, Ricky.
No, appreciate you. Y'all, front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, January 14th. Here's what's going on in the news. The Justice Department says it is not launching a civil rights investigation into the deadly shooting of Renee Good by an ICE agent in Minneapolis. Federal officials say the agent acted in self-defense, so instead of reopening that case, the DOJ is reportedly investigating Good's widow. That decision has sparked even more protests nationwide, and not just in the streets. 6 federal prosecutors just quit in protest. And speaking of courts, the Supreme Court looks like it may uphold state bans on transgender athletes competing in girls' and women's sports. Justices heard cases out of Idaho and West Virginia yesterday, and early legal analysts say the conservative majority seems ready to back the bans. Now, the court could also rule any day now on whether Trump's global tariffs were legal. If the court kills them, it could reshape trade policy, consumer prices, and how much power the president really has when it comes to the economy. Lastly, President Trump says his administration is, quote, making America affordable again. He made these comments while speaking at the Detroit Economic Club, saying the future looks bright for the economy.
Greatest first year in history nobody's ever had, just based on the numbers, based only on the numbers.
To be clear, economists do not consider his first year the best in U.S. history. Also, presidents' first-year economic performance often reflects the economy they inherited. So he's basically giving props to former President Joe Biden. And actually, Biden's first year saw faster growth. So there's that. Also, when Trump toured a Ford plant in Dearborn yesterday, things got a little awkward and kind of funny on the factory floor. Video shows somebody in the crowd shouting what sounded like, quote, pedophile protector, referencing Trump's association with Jeffrey Epstein and the slow release of those Epstein files. Trump fired back with a not-so-radio-friendly F-bomb and then gave the heckler the middle finger. The White House later called the heckler a lunatic and said the president's response was appropriate.
Of course.
FYI, the DOJ has released less than 1% of the Epstein files. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Cats, Coach, Squirrels, everybody listening right now to sports. Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin has stepped down after 19 years of coaching the Steel Curtain, man. Stephen A. Smith, he had his thoughts about it as well, saying, hey, look, it is what it is. But I'm going to say something, man. Look, this is the third head coach for Pittsburgh. That's saying something. Mike Tomlin has not had a losing season. He had a couple 500 seasons, but he's never had a losing season. He's probably going to take off in 2026 and not coach and then come back. He's only 53 years old. Plenty of time to still continue his career. So whoever gets Mike Tomlin next, look out. Deion Primetime Sanders shared a story of draft day when the Baltimore Ravens called Shador and told him that they were interested in drafting him, but he would be a backup behind Lamar Jackson, and he would learn under Lamar, and here's how that went.
I don't want to say how it went, but how in the world can somebody fault him for saying or thinking, why in the world would I go back up Lamar for 10 more years? Like, who comes in with that mindset?
You want to get that opportunity.
Yeah, but where do these guys come from that sit on these platforms and say, oh, you should have sat in behind and learned the game and been what they develop? When have the pros ever developed anybody?
Yeah, it don't happen very often.
I've never sat on the bench and said, well, I learned a lot today. You learn sitting on the bench. Like, who does that?
So let me say this. He's not wrong, but there are a few ways to look at this. Aaron Rodgers played behind Brett Favre. All right? Steve Young played behind Joe Montana. Learn from them. Tom Brady played behind Drew Bledsoe. So there's a theory there, but here's the other theory. Sometimes the backup is better than the starter. He just wait for his shot. And as if you got that dog mentality, you ain't coming into a situation saying I'm cool with wanting to be the backup. Now you may not have no choice, but that's not your mentality. If you're a dog, I want to be on the field. I am the starter. So that's what he's talking about. So it's not saying that you're arrogant or whatever. It's just you got to have that much confidence in yourself that I'm good enough to be the starter too. That is what it is. So follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. I'm going to break all this down for you, man, on my next post. It is what it is. That's my quick sports part. That's that, Brat.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot with the one and only, the Brat. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, recently, 50 Cent's company, G-Unit Film and Television, has finalized a massive $124 million agreement with the state of Louisiana. Now, per the deal, 3 properties in downtown Shreveport will be transformed into entertainment venues. It also includes a dome-styled immersive venue complete with a new green space park. The state said that it agreed to provide $50 million in performance-based funding for infrastructure at those sites. Now, the study projected that over the next 20 years, the development will generate a whopping $18.8 billion. It is also projected to support over 6,000 jobs around the state and pay $300 million in wages. So congratulations go out to 50 Cent. That is big, and I can't wait to see, go, take my family. It's going to be amazing. So that's what's up. All right, y'all, moving on. Ludacris and Nelly will be joining Kid Rock, Creed, and many more acts in performing at this year's Rock and Country Festival in 8 cities across the United States. Now, the event will celebrate America's 250th anniversary with mostly country and rock music. And Kid Rock says rock, the country isn't just a festival, it's a movement. He said in 2026, as America celebrates its 250th anniversary, this is a place for the hardworking, God-fearing patriots to gather as one and celebrate freedom music and the party of the year. All right, y'all. Well, however many people, some people are not happy with the fact that Ludacris and Nelly decided to participate in the festival. What y'all think about that? About Luda and Nelly performing in the country festival?
I mean, they both do country. Nelly does country.
I agree. I don't know.
You know,
you can't make everybody
girl, you
happy.
sure can't just because be getting mad for every doggone thing. My God, hell, let them do what they got to do, and that's the chick. Nelly got a child. He got to feed them children.
I mean, do political stuff matter because it's a performance? Do we?
Yeah, they probably feel like
that's what they're saying. They
Trump,
saying Nelly decided to participate because they already assumed he was a Trump supporter when he performed at the inauguration and blah 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 blah. It's a concert.
Yeah.
It's a concert. Go enjoy the concert. See people perform. Try to just enjoy the music, people.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be none of us there. At all, because it's gonna be a whole bunch of right wing Trump supporting. Oh Lord. And that's where it gets kind of choppy with people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up, y'all, we got the White Stone with the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.